goes positive pearl, shining like the sun. A story of strength with battles won, inspiring hearts wherever she goes, with love and passion that always shows. Pongal's positive pearl.
Hello everyone, this is Pongal back again with you. Today I want to talk about something every leader experiences. Not once, not twice, but many times in their journey. The painful moment when someone you trusted deeply, someone you supported, someone you defended, someone you promoted, turns out to be very different from the person you thought they were. And before you think this episode is about blaming someone, it is not. This episode is about leadership. Because every difficult person in our life leaves behind a leadership lesson. And some of those lessons are priceless. I once worked with a teacher, an extremely hardworking teacher. Sometimes she wouldn't answer my calls. Sometimes she wouldn't respond immediately. But whenever work had to be done, it got done. Whatever I asked for, she delivered. Every task, every assignment, every responsibility, she was dependable. In a team where many people were comfortable doing the minimum, she was doing far more than the maximum. Naturally, I appreciated her. Naturally, I trusted her. Naturally, I began seeing her as one of my strongest contributors. And that is where the story begins. There was one recurring pattern, one small thing. At least I thought it was small. Whenever I appreciated another teacher, she immediately found fault with them. Every single time. If I praised someone, she criticized them. If I recognized somebody's effort, she highlighted their weakness. If I acknowledged their contribution, she questioned their competence. Initially, I thought perhaps she's being objective. Perhaps she has simply high standards. Perhaps she wants excellence. But over time, I realized something. She was not trying to improve others. She was trying to diminish them. There's a difference. And leaders must learn the difference. And from this experience, my lesson number one was never confuse criticism with discernment. Discernment improves people. Criticism diminishes people. Discernment seeks solutions. Criticism seeks superiority. A person who constantly needs others to look smaller is usually trying to look bigger. To be fair, I never accepted her opinions blindly. I continued appreciating people. I continued encouraging the team. I never allowed her negativity to determine my view of others. But something else happened. Even though I was not influenced by her, it began to appear to others that I was. And perception matters. Slowly I saw people becoming distant, not because of what I said, but because of what they believed I was hearing. And leadership taught me another lesson. That second lesson is the people who you keep closest become your message. Even when you say nothing, even when you mean well, even when your intentions are pure, people observe, people interpret, people conclude. A leader is not judged only by their decisions, but by the influences they empower. Then came an opportunity, a designation, a position, a chance for recognition, and I fought for her. I presented her work. I highlighted her contribution. I spoke highly of her to senior management. I wanted her effort to be rewarded. And she received that opportunity. I was genuinely happy. But many people around me were not. Several teachers approached me, not out of jealousy, but out of concern. They said, "Ma'am, you're seeing her work, but you're not seeing her intent. At that time, I believed work would eventually shape intent. Today, I know something different. And the third leadership lesson was skill can be trained. Character must be observed. Performance is visible. Intentions are revealed only over time. Never recommend someone solely because they deliver results. Also ask, how do they treat people? How do they behave when they disagree? How do they speak about others when those people are absent? Because leadership is not what happens under supervision. Leadership is what happens when nobody is watching. Then life gave me a pause. Health required me to step back. And whenever a leader steps back, the truth steps forward. Suddenly, I saw a different version. A version I had never fully noticed. The humility disappeared. The respect disappeared. The gratitude disappeared. What appeared instead was ambition. Not healthy ambition, possessive ambition. The desire not to serve the chair, but to own it. And that is when I realized something profound. And the fourth leadership lesson is give people power. Then watch what power reveals. Power does not change character. Power magnifies character. The respectful become more respectful. The insecure become more insecure. The generous become more generous. The arrogant become more arrogant. Power simply increases the volume. Then I had to ask myself, did I make a mistake? And the answer surprised me, no. I wasn't wrong for believing in someone. I wasn't wrong for encouraging someone. I wasn't wrong for creating opportunities. What I needed was better discernment. Because leadership is not about becoming suspicious. Leadership is about becoming wiser. Today, I look back with gratitude. Not bitterness, not anger, not regret. Gratitude. Because this experience taught me never promote people only for competence. Promote them for character. Never be impressed only by hard work. Observe humility. Never be influenced by the person who tells you who is always wrong. Pay attention to the person who quietly builds others. And most importantly, never ignore repeated patterns. Because patterns are character introducing itself. Let me leave every leader with this thought. A good employee gets work done. A good leader gets people to grow. And if someone succeeds while leaving a trail of division behind them, they may be productive, but they are not for leadership. As leaders, our responsibility is not merely to identify talent. Our responsibility is to identify character, because talent builds organization, but character sustains them. And this is not a story about one teacher. It is a story about discernment, a story about leadership, and a reminder that the greatest wisdom often comes from the people who disappoint us. Because sometimes the lessons that hurt us the most teach us the most. This is Pongal signing off.
Pongal's positive pearl, shining like the sun. A story of strength with battles won, inspiring hearts wherever she goes, with love and passion that always shows. Pongal's positive pearl.